you know it. Like the second I decide, hey, let's go ahead and get started, Twitch decides it's ad break time. Man, oh man. Hey y'all, my name is Steve. We are playing Avowed tonight. Welcome to your Tuesday. I hope yours is going all right. The worst thing about Tuesday is how far it was away from Friday. That's really about it. Did I stay for Norville last night? I did not, no. Oh, excuse me. No, cannot be yawning. Had a little trouble sleeping last night and just, it didn't go great. Let's continue. Now, we are 2 of the 3 trials through to actually getting into the garden, and I think we're gonna do that tonight. But we got weapons ready. All right, we got these 2. Can I, if I were to go to a camp right now and then tell it I wanted to go exactly back where I came from, would that work? Well, I tell you, if it doesn't, I'm gonna be all kinds of pissed off. But I really, nope, never mind. Ne'er you mind. We can't do that anyway. All right.
Of course these trials require a leap of faith.
Well, that's it. Is it a leap of... It is. Okay. Well, I do think I'm going to quick save before, so I don't have that much faith. But here we go. All right, I don't see any way underground here, or underwater, to get where we need to go. Let's hop up here and just see what there is to see.
You bear our gardener's mark.
Is that you? Oh no, that's Yahtzee. Okay, who's talking to me? Well, I don't think I can get up that wall. I bear the gardener's mark. Yeah, I guess I do.
The gardener has grown roots into the Outlander.
What do you truly seek with our god?
That sounds like monsters. Didn't it sound like monsters to you? What do we have here? Godless Death Totem. Many cultures around Aora decorate their temples with skulls. The Godless were no exception. Meditating on the inevitability of death prepares the soul for a swift passage into the beyond. That does not seem like useful information right there, I gotta be honest. A tablet covered in glyphs and symbols lost to time. The writing itself is scratchy, looking like it was written quickly and with little care. It would be worth asking Yahtzee to read the tablet for more details. Let's do exactly that. Yahtzee, where are you?
Well, seems like some of the construction crew had all kinds of fun.
Can I talk to you about this? I cannot. I'm guessing that's when you are in camp thing.
Keep your guard up. I don't like this.
Really? Yeah, I feel the same.
Somehow you bested our trials. Like vermin, you persist.
Like vermin, you endured. You kept your head.
You live where worthier souls have fallen.
What What?
But your journey ends here.
Soil hardens. Hesitation. Why do they smell fear?
Why are they so rude?
They are here to be found. Why? Why will they not free us?
Hey, I don't know, Sapadal.
This
Mocha,
is
stop
where you
it.
die,
Stop it.
Outlander. We cannot risk you provoking the Gardener and causing another calamity.
Wait, hold on. Fine, let's dance. Okay. Yeah, I'm here at Sapadal's behest. They asked me to free them.
So? We will not have another calamity in this land again.
If you are as noble a creature as you claim, you will let your bones rest here with ours.
Now, lay your life down. We will all rest quietly. The gardener will not be disturbed.
I have persuaded many towards my will. You can trust me with Sapadal.
Can I? But you have done nothing to warrant my trust.
I think I'm just... I'm postponing the inevitable here. A new city on the bones of Kishamals. We've earned the trust. No, I'm not going to say that I lied to them. Well, I guess this. Outlander has built a new city on the bones of Kishamals. We've earned the trust.
I worry I am trusting our futures to a braggart and a liar. Perhaps you will prove me wrong. I will stand down.
Okay.
The others, however, will still be your opponents.
Fair enough. That's it for new men out there. Where's the other one? Goodness.
Give them just as good. Think they're really dead?
Yikes,
This time?
I was in bad shape there.
And it looks like we got a prize on the table over there. Let's take a look, shall we?
Yeah, in a minute. Okay, good. Okay, Keaton device.
Wow. I've never seen an Akedan device like this. These mechanisms, they mark the locations of important sites. It's a map.
All right.
Closer. We must speak of this.
Doesn't look like any map I've ever seen. But I'll take your word for it.
Yatsley, quick, can you read it?
Don't rush me, dearie. Akedan isn't easy to translate, you know.
So close. We reach. Find us in the Adra.
That actually works out okay, because I
Their
need to
gods
go
said
and
hello,
cook.
didn't they? Go on then, deal with them. I need time to translate.
Approach the... Oh, wait. Is it Audrey in here? Oh, I was kind of hoping it would be, like, back at a... Oh, neat. Kind of hoping it would be back at a camp so I could cook.
Envoy, your god wants a chat.
Yes, I know.
We yearn for answers.
Here we go. God, Sapadal is so weird looking.
You heard us in the roots. You seek the garden. You know the way. But the Jabaru Sinakis, they turn from you.
Cool, thank you. I'll check that out.
Be? Surely they would welcome you as kin, grafted from the same root.
No, they did not. I kind of want to say they're so distrustful of you, they tried to kill me. They died centuries ago. Whatever's left of them, they're not who they were. I mean, yeah, too. Excuse me. They're so distrustful of you, they tried to kill me. Explain that.
Ungrateful. They forget what we have done for them, how we loved them. We were theirs, and they were ours, and we told them to protect the wild and the green. In return, we promised to protect them, and we were true. Always, we protected them.
All right, I do believe her. Then what happened? They spoke of death and destruction. But I do want to know the answer to this. Like, real bad. I feel like this is super important. Then what happened? They spoke of death and destruction.
We will not remember.
Well, that's an interesting answer. Please, I want to help you, but I need to understand what happened.
Do not question us. Blade slips between the bones like a blade.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
We lived in harmony. We were at peace, and then they came with metal bodies and murderous intent.
And now that's the mag folk they're talking about. You mean the mag folk, but you didn't stop them. They killed the Akita.
Dead? They're dead? No. Happy. They were happy. We loved them. They loved us. No!
Whoa.
We did not want them to die. We loved them. We tried. We loved them so much. We did not cause pain. The spirits lie. We love them most. They twist our words. We will show you.
Oh boy.
Let us offer you another gift. A seedling of power.
Yeah. Sure.
We will show you our favor. Wait. An intruder.
Uh-oh.
The piercing light.
Battle stations, everybody.
Near.
That's Lodwyn. Almost certainly.
The wire. A razor in our throat. Stop her! We writhe. We bleed.
Do you mean Lodwyn? Is she coming?
She brings the purging fire at her back. She comes to trap us. Out! Set her out! Set us free!
Wake up! Wake up! What happened? Are you all right? What did you do?
I think I was talking. What did I do? Sapadal is freaking out. That's really pretty funny. I sense a fight coming our way. What's happening?
I don't know what you and Sapadal were jawing about, but it must have been juicy because the Adra started to shake and hum.
You can't hear all the dream thralls trying to get in now. What happened with Sapadal?
Something's coming, something even Sapadal is afraid of.
Once we get past all these dream thralls, I'll be excited to see what scares a god. They're flooding the area, so I think it's a great time to leave. Now! The map points us to Gallowayne's tusks. We'll find the way to the garden there. We just have to find a godless tower on the southern coast, and boom! There's our entrance into the garden.
Gallowayne's tusks. That's out of the fire and into the volcano. First, we've got to get out of here alive. Steel yourselves.
We should get moving. Sapadal's got a bad feeling. I didn't get a new power. Man, whoa.
Get off me!
Let's go. Before more show.
Left flank! One for you!
How am I doing here?
I let you have that.
Watch the left!
Oh, here he is. He has been hiding the whole time. There, got him.
Left flank!
Holy cow! Do I need to run out of here? It does say escape.
We see! Swarm! Devour! Coming from the rear!
Whew. She looks like the board queen when she does look like the board queen. You're right.
Here we go! Ori in the brush!
Still more hostiles. Okay.
Remind me not to make you mad.
Whew. I probably should have been using grenades more in that fight. I wonder if that would have been helpful. I can't fast travel here either. Damn it. Like, being able to fast travel would sure be useful. I don't know how we get over there. Oh boy.
Is that all you got?
On your right.
Whew, okay.
Behind you.
Come on, climb faster. How did they get down there? Ouch.
We'll get them next time, dear.
Steel Garrote Marauder. Another Swarmer. Okay. Alright, is there a way up from in here? No. There's... Oh, no, we've been in here. We've opened that up before.
We've got company!
Is it just that one? I think it might be just that one. Yet a turnip. What is that? Sounds like somebody fighting above us. Was that another? I think that was another Steel Garrote guy. Who's saying halt? Who goes there? I don't think the dream dolls talk, do they? Terrible shooting. All right, way to go in. Way to get involved, guy. Guy's head is sparkling. He's so proud of himself. We're nearly level 20. All right, how can we... I think we might be able to... No, we were here before. We've been there, and this just goes down. So this isn't going to take us anywhere we need to go. Other than a place where we could get those. Which is no bad thing. All right. Yep, we came over here earlier, fought some guys. Oh, that was close. That was mighty close. Okay, that's where we came from right then. Exploded its head all over the place. Still grow at soldier. I still can't fast travel. I really want to, like, I really want to get to a point where I can get to camp so I can go cook. I just started watching the funniest Star Trek Adventures game on YouTube. I'm thinking about getting those and seeing if my my D&D group would be interested in playing it. Are these guys all dead? I mean, it would seem so. I don't think I hit them. But I'll take their stuff. A lockpick, very nice. You're out of your depth here, Inquisitor. Leave before you worsen the situation. Oh my gosh. Lodwyn is going to go up against Ryngrim. Oh my gosh, that's like a pay-per-view match. First off, hold on. Let's see about... I think we have a point to put in here. No, we don't. I can do the crit one, though. I think it's a ranger one. Nope, that's not it. This is it. Increase your critical hit chance by 20%. Yes, please. Do I have another one? Oh, I do. It's summon a bear. I feel like we have to do that. Okay, now hold on. I want to put the bear in for, I think that's Kai's thing. That's not what I wanted to do. But he does look cool, doesn't it? All right, I want to bind this to 4. And then maybe we just hold on for a little bit. I don't know what the cooldown is. I don't think we're gonna be able to
Lodwyn,
do this.
guess you got tired of tormenting Heelguard.
Envoy, I hope you found what you were looking for. Because those ruins are about to be a distant memory.
I learned something new about my godlike heritage, in fact. I don't know if we're gonna lean on that. What I found was a horde of dream thralls crawling out of those ruins. Thirdborn's in danger. I didn't expect to find you in Shatterscarp, Lodwyn. Are you here for business or pleasure? This is kind of a funny thing to say.
Like you, I've come in service to my country. And my god. This is a spring from which the Dream Scourge flows, injecting poison into the veins of the island.
No, a cleansing fire. Poison or cure?
The same poison
starting
that
to
spread
get the
to
feeling
Messyverno.
that
even now
Sapadal
rusts the
is
city
the
from
source
within.
of the Dream Scourge.
Stand by my side, and we can strike a blow at the Dream Scourge.
No, I don't think so.
And at Sapadal.
Let's see. I wish my resolve were higher. Not gonna say that. I kind of want to say 4, but instead I think I'm gonna say 5.
Defending a dying settlement is not a kindness. It only prolongs the suffering. I've been watching you, Envoy. You, who survived when so many godlike fell. I even asked the gods what made you so remarkable. And the burned queen opened my eyes to what you are. We knew the chaos of the living lands had an origin. How could I have known that you were its offspring?
2 or 3? 2 is the Emperor sent me to fight the Dream Scourge, not your crusade, which is true. I don't want to say 1. That sounds weak. Lodwyn, I'm so much more than my birth. I don't know, that sounds lame also.
Different wars on the same battlefield. There are 2 plagues in the living lands. Help me destroy one, and the other will follow.
Ashes. Nothing of the Akita will remain.
We may not burn out the Dream Scourge here, but we can burn out its symptoms and take the fight to your patron.
Spirits cry out, bury the fire, but still they rage.
I have no idea what Sapadal means.
Fighting a superior force is one thing, but fighting a god is another. Is she really suggesting that?
Always thinking with your sword. You zealots never change. I happen to like these ruins.
Ryngrim isn't
They've
going to let them
been
do
very
that.
informative. Without them, I'd never have learned there was a new god in the living lands.
Another reason why they should be destroyed. Sapadal is dangerous, but an archmage is more unpredictable by far.
The fate of these ruins is not yours to decide.
No, it's ours to decide. And without you, Sapadal can do nothing to stop us.
That's all well and good. I wish I cared. Kill Sapadal if you must, but do it some other way. You'll leave Naku Kubel alone.
Those ruins are crawling with dream thralls. Why are we arguing about a pile of rocks when Thirdborn's in danger?
Stomp your feet as much as you like. Your opinion doesn't matter to me.
You forget your place, Archmage. No matter.
Uh-oh.
I am happy to remind you.
And I will end you, Inquisitor. I will seal your unlife in ice.
I would
for
put
an
my money on Ryngrim in this.
Do not for a moment think that you possess any power here. You, and more importantly, your people, will regret all of it.
Damn it. My might and resolve are too low. I kind of want to let him continue arguing. Let's see where this goes.
Harm any of my soldiers, and you won't live to regret it.
Not another word, or all of your people die. Now, where was I? Ah, yes.
I want our envoy here to make the decision as to what will follow.
Good, because I've heard enough bickering.
Oh, you have claws, and the courage to use them. I do love that.
I have an alternate solution to the problem at hand.
This should be amusing.
I am not talking to you, am I? Don't interrupt me.
Tell me your plan, Ryngrim.
Yes. Honestly, it's quite simple. I can sever the connection between the Adra in the ruins and the rest of the living lands. It will isolate the dream-scourged essence and halt the creation of new dream thralls in Shatterscarp. But those that exist will remain.
That sounds great.
My solution will end the plague in this region, I believe, and keep Lodwyn from having to do terrible things to those nice ruins.
That sounds great. Yeah, what's the catch?
I knew I liked you for a reason. Yes, there is a catch. It's also what you may call a large one. Severing the Adra will require the use of a truly immense amount of essence, which, well, will result in a few deaths.
A few deaths? What about Quilichi? And the other Furians? And Quilichi?
Gentle sleep. One moment, day. The next, a poppy's dream to carry them to the Garden of Night.
That sounds like Sapadal is all for this.
No pain.
I'm reminded of a certain parable about a statue.
I'm so very glad you recall.
Yeah, I'm kind of for her. I mean, I don't like the idea of people dying, but let's ask this first. What do you mean by a few deaths? If it's just a couple, if it's just like 3 or 4.
A few dozen people may die. Possibly 100 or so in the more dire scenarios.
What? This is your solution?
There is no control over who will perish in the process. But it will stop the Dream Scourge from spreading in Shatterscarp. No new Dream Thralls will be created.
Ryngrim is one of the smartest people alive. If she says this is the way, it's hard to argue. No matter how much we might want to.
You can't be entertaining this. Not after what we've seen. The frozen corpses, the twisted riddles. The Dream Scourge is a tragedy, but she's a monster. You can't leave Thirdborn at her mercy.
It's not an ideal solution. But it is easier to save a life when you've amputated the necrotic limb, so to speak.
Okay, in the long run, your idea wouldn't improve the situation here. Lodwyn's wouldn't change the status quo. I mean, she knows this. I don't need to get all Yeah, you know, I don't need to be on my high horse for that. Okay, let's say this.
She would sacrifice the very people we're trying to save, and for what? Not even to destroy the Dream Scourge. Merely to slow it down.
Destroying the ruins and killing the dream thralls within is also a short-term measure. Lodwyn's solution will eventually result in the same number of casualties, possibly even more.
Assuming we don't find another way to end the Dream Scourge in the meantime.
If such an alternative existed, I'd have suggested it already.
So long as the Dream Scourge exists, more people will become infected. And the infected will take more lives, and this will continue indefinitely.
She has no idea what the consequences of her actions might be. And neither do you. Envoy, I want to show you something.
Okay. What the fuck?
I swore an oath to my goddess. A solemn vow that I would give everything in service to her. Even myself. And I did so, gladly. Sapadal wants the same devotion from you. The only difference is, you never had a choice.
Gods, what are you? 5 and 6 are ones I would really like to ask, but those ruins venerate Sapadal. Destroying them would be an act of defiance.
Imagine it, Envoy. Was there ever a godlike who stood tall against their own creator? Envoy, we have an obligation to scour Sapadal from the living lands before they destroy us. Starting with these ruins. Whatever you do, make sure the decision is yours, not theirs. Sapadal will poison your judgment if you let them. You owe Sapadal nothing, and yet they demand everything. That is not devotion. It's cruel.
Yes, quite difficult to decide whether to believe your new god or the angry skeleton actively threatening us.
This isn't about Sapadal. This is about every man, woman, and child in Shatterscarp.
Godlike, I leave the choice to you. Both options will bring harm. The question is, which will bring more good?
This is such a hard... I don't really... I mean, can I quick save here? Just in case I can't. All right. Do it.
Oh, what a relief. You really scared me there, Envoy.
So be it. Sapadal's hold over you is stronger than I suspected.
You're a skull!
Rune, strengthen the living leaves. We twine.
Attune your soul to Sapadal to assist my focus on the Adra. You're the only one who can do that part. And Yatsley, come, help me.
I think you'll enjoy this. Kai isn't gonna be happy.
Marins Clapan, Aid Marslante.
Okay. Grants maximum move speed for 20 seconds. I mean, it's not all that great.
It wasn't supposed to claim our people.
Did it?
The Inquisitor allowed this.
Oh, it did. It killed a lot of them.
What is done is done. Do not waste your breath justifying it to me.
I wasn't going to.
Countless innocent lives cut short. Even my own soldiers.
Well, they're
And for
freakish
what?
zealots anyway.
Make no mistake. There will be a reckoning for the chaos you unleashed here. At least now I have a better idea of who is pulling your strings.
Ryngrim's solution was the only way to stop the Dream Scourge.
And that is what she wants you to believe. Envoy, need I remind you why the Emperor sent you? To burn out a threat at any cost. To impose order where chaos reigns. If you and Heelguard are too spineless to remember your allegiance, I'll have to finish the job myself. All I wanted to do was protect Shatterscarp. Give it the chance that Fior Messiverno did not have. Unusual, isn't it? How you spared one settlement and condemned another.
Neither of our choices would have saved everyone.
Whatever helps you sleep at night. A word of warning, Envoy. You and I are running out of opportunities to save the living lands from itself. I allowed you to dictate the terms of this meeting. I won't make that mistake twice.
I'm really looking forward to fighting you. Apology accepted. That's such a smart-ass thing to say.
Your impudence has been noted. Until next time, Envoy.
Come on. We should see what's left of Thirdborn.
It wasn't supposed to claim our people.
It wasn't supposed to claim our people.
This magic makes my skin twitch. I am delighted to have been right about you. I was hoping you'd have the cold logic I wanted to see. We've dealt with the Dream Scourge, but you'll still have some cleaning up to do. Now that I know this was all because of a new god flailing in their cage, the Living Lands is no longer of interest to me.
You gave up the chance to study a god. Why?
Another god. There are so many. If a new one is more aberrant than another, does it really matter? But that is for you to wrestle with. I'm done here. However, I have one final question for your young wizard.
For... me?
You have shown a great deal of talent, Yatsley. Few can harness so much essence with ease. I could use your assistance. And the companionship. It's really dreary being alone. Should you wish to return with me, I would happily take you on as my apprentice.
Oh, I wonder if
The
she
rest
will.
of the circle do not often visit, which is good because they're tiresome. You, however, are a power worth shaping, and rather delightful to boot.
Well, obviously, I'm... Wait. Really? You want me to... Wow. That would be... amazing! But, I have to think about it. At the very least, the Envoy would be lost without me. And so would my lover. Though the idea of finally devoting more time to magic is... tempting.
You don't need to choose now. Take your time.
Yes, my work will still be there even when this world is in ruins. Which, hopefully, won't happen. Whatever you decide, it will be some months before I depart. You know where to find me.
Be clever, godlike. Don't think too much with your heart.
Mocha, stop it. Cut it out. Can we fast travel? I think that we can. I have a feeling that Kai isn't going to be happy.
We need to talk.
Oh boy.
You let a mad archmage unleash death with a spell. I need to know why.
Okay. I don't trust Lodwyn. I couldn't go along with her plan.
So because you don't trust her, you'll throw your lot in with something clearly worse?
You saw what she tried to do to my home. Do you think she'll be merciful to yours?
Lodwyn's a monster. But how can you say Ryngrim's any less of one?
Ryngrim knows more about the Dream Scourge than we do, and we know more than most others do. She found a great solution, but it came with a great cost. What more could we expect?
Do you hear yourself? You both saw what kind of person she is. The twisted little world she built for herself. If ending the Dream Scourge means handing our fate to someone like her, then perhaps it's not worth the cost.
Yeah, you know what? I'm standing up to him. Do you hear yourself? The Dream Scourge will destroy this island and everyone in it. We must stop it.
Kai, let's be honest. None of us are walking away from this with a clean conscience. But unless someone makes the tough decisions, the Dream Scourge will kill us all. Or worse. That means living with our
Appreciate
nightmares.
Giada backing me up
Embracing them if we must.
Right. Getting killed by monsters is one thing, but turning into one...
We stand here bickering while the solution is just over the horizon. Nothing matters but the garden. Shatterscarp, even Emerald Stair. They're distractions by comparison.
We can discuss that when we leave for Galawain's tusks. For now, I think we all need some rest. Ooh, companion points. Does everyone have one? Yeah, okay. Well, he has all of these. What do we have here? Guy's health is reduced to 0. He revives him. I mean, that's not bad. Let's see. Gains bonus attack damage. I mean, Leap of Pride, which doubles the area of effect for Leap of Daring. I like that. Let's do that. Leap of Pride. Alright. Marius. Let's see. There's a piercing shot. Always hits its mark, passing through any obstacles in its path. Okay. It's the original and the next closest. Increases the amount of damage dealt by to enemies below 50%. Reduces the cooldown. You know what? Let's reduce the cooldown for it. Alright, Giada. We don't have this one for Giada. Giada's attacks heal all allies by a small amount. You know what? That's pretty good. If all of her attacks send a heal out to us, that's pretty darn good. And then Yahtzee. Okay. We have a choice between these two here. Manipulates the arcane energy around an enemy, slowing them for 10 seconds. Let's see. Exhausting field. Arduous delay of motion creates an area of effect that afflicts all enemies within its radius. I sort of like that. But you know, let's see what the other one was. Oh, this is the one we need to do here. Okay, breaking enemy blocks, destroying walls. Force blast. Let's do that. If I can get them to build more stun in there, that means I can get my big pistol shots in more. And I like that. All right. Yatsley wants to talk. What's up?
Envoy, we need to discuss what you did in the ruins.
Oh, come on.
I just hope we made the right decision. Those ruins are priceless, and I truly look forward to exploring them again in the future, but I don't know that I'll ever truly accept what we did. What I did. Usually, I know the right answer. It's obvious. Here, though...
I had to stop the Dream Scourge. Yeah.
I know. We've seen enough pain caused by the Dream Scourge. Things have been... unreal. We spoke to actual ancient Akedans in the ruins. I was able to ask questions and get answers.
Yeah, their answers were a little underwhelming, though.
I imagine some things were lost in translation. People have evolved in many ways since then, including linguistically. Give me time, and I'll absolutely impress you with their responses. But to go through the trials ourselves?
I didn't really care for that part.
Could we be any luckier?
I don't know. Those trials did kind of suck. I don't know what to respond here. The trials were worth it, if only to feel like I know where I belong now.
Fascinating. I can't imagine what it was like to grow up a godlike with no god. I'm glad you got answers, sweetheart. Well, I have to start writing this all down before I forget. But do return if you think of any other juicy details.
All right, that's enough.
Tired already, Envoy? Well, I'll see you in the morning.
Giada wants to chat, apparently.
Can we talk a moment? I wanted to pick your brain about Shatterscarp.
Sure.
How much do you really know about Adra?
Not as much as I thought I did.
Good answer. Adra is a physical manifestation of a metaphysical phenomenon. A mineral that takes our souls from death to rebirth. We severed the Adra and Naku Kubel to slow down the Dream Scourge. But at what cost?
You think there will be unintended consequences?
That would be putting it lightly. The souls of the dead who go looking for a passage to the beyond will have nowhere to go. They'll be lost in darkness. Some will find their way to an Adra pillar, far from Shatterscarp. But others could wander this land for centuries.
What I'm hearing is that Shatterscarp is going to have a ghost problem. Could anyone help them find their way?
A watcher, maybe. It's a shame we haven't got one. Try as we might to help others, we won't always succeed. Even the dead can suffer the consequences of our actions. I just wish the world and its problems would leave us alone. Even for a moment. Give us time to focus on our mission. Ourselves.
That's why I cherish these talks. Things slow down for a bit.
As do I. We both deserve a little peace. And if the world will not give it to us, then we'll just find it in each other. While I have your ear, can I ask you one more question?
Ask as many as you like.
Much appreciated. Something about Inquisitor Lodwyn has been getting to me.
A lot
She
about
seemed
her
eager
has.
to distinguish your Adiran loyalty from your nature as a godlike, as though the two are incompatible. She believes you can be loyal to your country or to your nature, but not both. Do you find that unusual?
She declared war on Sapadal, which puts me in an awkward position.
Indeed, it does. It's just... when you rejected Lodwyn's offer, she wasn't surprised. As though she saw it coming. Lodwyn clearly respects you, but I don't believe she trusts you. Anyway, that just had me thinking. Could be nothing, or could be something. Time will tell. Get some rest. You deserve a nap. For that matter, so do I.
Okay.
Pleasant dreams.
Cooking! Okay. I really do need to get some cooking done. Okay. What else could we do here? This mariner's porridge, we can make some of that. And then it looks like I could maybe... Can I make more? Yeah. Wait, did it not give me an opportunity to... Oh, there we go. Here, we'll make stew. Stew is always good. I think that we're probably getting close to not needing to cook anymore, but we're just going to get a few more going. Oh, can I not make any more? Oh yeah, I can. All right. I think that's enough.
Never thought I'd be going back to Galawain's tusks. Relax.
What could we upgrade? Could upgrade our armor. Oh, we could bring our armor from exceptional to superb, which I think is probably pretty good. Do we have this at exception or at superb yet? We do. And the superb pistol obviously is superb. So I think getting the armor to superb is I think that's a good spend. All right. What could we craft? So let's see, like, what do I need for... I need 4 blackwood branches and 2 cave corals. Okay, so, cave coral. And blackwood branches. Now, can I upgrade my pistol yet? I can! All right. Terox Pride is at +1, which is fantastic
We
stuff.
won't embarrass you too much.
Love it.
Let me guess. You burned some bridges on your way out, and now we have to cross them.
Think whatever you want. I just don't.
Take your time, dear.
Exit here. And I want Kai and Yatsley. Although I think Kai is not very happy with me right now. Oh, a little conversation.
How could they?
Uh-oh.
Beloved that you are, and still they bared their fangs. We blessed the Tabaru Sinakis, and they prick us in return.
Sapadal doesn't seem happy about that. I trust you, but you can't deny that there were casualties. I'm trying to sleep. Get out!
Blood on the wire.
What does that mean?
Roots like a wall. We only meant to protect. We thrashed against the blinding light to keep the Akira safe. We never wanted this. So many seedlings lost. We grieved, but we saved many.
You can't take any responsibility for anything, can you? All right, we aren't gonna say that. Let's see. I mean, neither of those is really what I think what I would want to say to her.
The burned queen. She hurt us, hurt our people. She did this.
Is that the one that Lodwyn is?
Yet still the branches swipe. We mourn, we could not be
I'm
to
guessing
blame.
that she's a godlike of the
They
burned
should
queen.
have shared our love. Their spite? This we could not foresee. But you are here. A green shoot after the fire. You would not raise your hand against us.
I don't think that I would. But I'm reluctant to say never. Yeah.
A blossom of trust. A hand as soft as the breeze. Sleep now. Dream of golden poppies on the road ahead.
There's a lot of dead people. I think these are from Dream Thrall attacks, though. How's it going, guys?
Who needs fabric? We still have stock.
Well, she's still alive.
Three dozen dead, of no apparent causes. They just fell over. Like their hearts were stopped in their chest. What did you do, Envoy? I know you're involved somehow.
I'm sorry, there was no other option.
Bullshit. There was always another option. Something better than this massacre. Dozens are dead, Envoy. Their loved ones scream for them. What was all this for?
To stop the Dream Scourge from taking more lives.
The costs were too great, Envoy. And you paid them with Thirdborn blood. I hope your fucking decisions haunt you forever. You've cost so many families their loved ones.
I'll leave when your guards let me through.
I'll send word. No one wants you here. Least of all me. Get out of my sight, Envoy.
Yikes. At least they're letting us out. I mean, that's good. Nobody here wants to chat, though. Nobody here is our friend. Well, we'll just fast travel to here. That will get us significantly closer. Now it says Wodika, goddess of law and discipline. Boy, Kai looks grouchy. Come on, Garrus, be cool. Well, I guess we're not gonna be...
Watch your back out here, Traveler.
Jamerti sent word. She said you can go. I'm sorry, Envoy. I don't have much more to say.
I understand.
You were responsible for all this death. But I hope you don't end up the same way, too.
Wonder if he kind of understands.
Lodwyn may have a skull for a face, but her fury was clear enough. If her path crosses ours again, it'll be ugly.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Lodwyn's day.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn. Like a rat. We've thwarted her twice now, but she keeps burrowing deeper into the living lands.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
You know her better than any of us. What's your read?
I do think she's out of control and must be stopped.
That might be easier said than done.
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Lodwyn won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
And Lodwyn definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate.
I can deal with her if I have to.
I believe it. And we'll cross that bridge with you when we get to it.
All right.
Lodwyn
Garrus seems to be okay now.
have the numbers and the power, but we have spunk and a map. And that might just be enough to find the garden before she does.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand, with no guarantees of what we'll find there. Still, I am determined to reach the garden, above all else.
Ugh, that's just a pile of Sokka.
Do you know something we don't?
Generally, debatable, but about the garden, definitely. You won't find a blessed thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a Padraku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life. I don't have to be a Blessed Oracle to know this won't go how you think it will.
Yeah, what's your brilliant plan then, Marius?
I don't know, Nimdut. I do know whatever I come up with is better than do whatever the voice in my head tells me to do. I'm done here. Do whatever Blessed planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius. Some things really rattled him.
I've never seen Marius like this. Something's going on with him, but I don't know what.
Yeah. If he comes at me like that again, I'll have to put him down. I'll go talk to him.
Be gentle with him. Or if not gentle, understanding.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get going if we want to get to the garden before Lodwyn.
We won't get far unless we look after each other. Now's your chance.
I know what you're gonna say. Marius, I'm tired of your blessed day attitude. Get over it. Well, you know what? So am I. So just let me be alone for a bit.
Yeah, I feel like this isn't about the map, or the garden even.
It is. And it isn't. I'm not sure what it is, really. Just the thought of going back to Galawain's tusks makes my heart feel like it's going to explode. I sweat. My ears ring. I can't breathe. When it seems like we're really heading there, I feel like I'm dying.
Yeah, well, we've got this. Because of our high resolve, so we're gonna use it.
Right.
Mocha,
Thanks.
cut that out.
I understand not wanting to go back, but why can't I just thinking about it makes me feel ill. I need some time alone, Envoy. I need to get some rest. I'll be ready to go when the time comes.
Okay. I don't think anybody else wants to chat, so let's just bail. And we'll take Kai and... Should we take Yatsley or Giada? I mean, getting the support from Giada is really nice. Let's see how those two go. I mean, in the past, I've really liked her being able to heal us and buff us. What kind of beastie is that?
Quiet, you! You can imprison our bodies, but not our voices.
Are you guys talking to me?
Does this amuse you, seeing your kin caged like beasts?
No true kin would desert Solace. All we have are our oaths to Nandru, and you broke them.
I've seen punishment for deserting the military, but a settlement.
The damn oaths again. You might as well be the one in chains. Our founder, Nandru, didn't intend for his people to starve. I'd bet you my kidneys he didn't build Solace Keep so we can die of starvation in it. No, He would have wanted us to live.
Honestly, I don't care anymore. I'm getting too hungry to even think.
What's going on here? Why aren't you feeding your prisoners?
What's going on here is Pargrunen business. Stay out of it, Outlander.
Yeah, don't need a blessed outsider pretending they know anything. Move along.
Can't imagine why you even set foot here. These are Pargrunen lands, last I checked.
Meaning mind your tongue and your judgment while you're here, outsider. These folk have done much to deserve their cages.
Strange to see a prisoner defending their jailer.
Strange that you think we'd care about your opinion. Saka, get out of here.
And you assholes need to feed us.
There's no food. We barely have decent meals ourselves. Why waste any of it on people who won't stay and fight?
Saka, don't tell the outsider that! These bastards wanted to abandon the keep.
Be out of your beard if you have a duty to your people to sacrifice for their sake.
I hate that you have a point. Fine. Those fools can have half our rations. Do you want
What if I just
anything else?
gave him like some
I'm
stuff?
sick of
Here's some
looking at you.
stew. I'll be out of your beard if you'll just tell me where that godless tower is.
Fine. Anything to be done looking at you. Follow the main road north and then east. You'll find some dirt paths to follow after you hit the cliffs. Now mind your business.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think we have activated, this camp yet, so let's do that. Alright, we aren't going to stay and chat. I just wanted to get that one activated. Kai and Giada. Yep, that's who I want. Well, here we go. Got this again.
The mountains shift in unknowable shapes.
What's eating at you?
The sulfur scalds. We do not like to linger in this place.
I'm not a fan either. I don't think we need to say anything about the Pargrunen. We won't stay in the TUSKS long. We'll find the garden and get out.
The rushes stir. We smell danger. Obstacles in the path. Beast of treachery smells you. It stalks you across the land. A sword for a settlement, the scorpion promises to protect. Rose today, thorn tomorrow. Friend or foe, the branches shake.
I wish you'd get to the point. This bothers you a great deal, doesn't it?
Another time, a distant ache. A hidden strike, a bond bleeds in silence. Have your hands known this?
I don't even know what you're talking about. I have been tempted, but I stood firm.
A bulwark unshaken. Why?
I am nothing without my principles.
Oil in a lamp. It burns to sustain itself. The storm blows, others falter. What good is a vow if it can break?
We have to trust each other, and not everyone is a potential enemy.
Trust. We have learned much. Dream of dandelions with two heads.
Okay. I have a feeling we're gonna run into bad guys before this little adventure is done. Research notes. Scribbles fill the page, looking more like incomprehensible gibberish than actual words. It's only upon further study that the words become legible, and even then, it still reads as nonsense to the average reader. One by one, the Zorips, scratching, itching boils, the singing, the beautiful, incessant, noiseless singing.
Oh, no, you don't!
Come on down here, Zorips. I am in the mood to shoot some Zorips.
They say.
Where is that priest? For that beetle. Okay. Whoa! All right, that's it for that guy. There's a couple more around here. Oh, another high priest. There we go.
Another down.
Is that all of them?
Everyone okay?
Yes, I think so. That was a good little scrap. Ooh. Hi, if you could take care of this for me.
Back.
I was worried Kai was just going to be like, oh, nope, I'm out of here. How about this one also?
Ready, aim.
That's not bad. He had some pretty good stuff. There is a lot to loot here, and I appreciate that. All right. Still more.
Coming in hot.
What else do we got here? Okay, so I feel like I should probably break down some things here. Let's do that real quick. That and that. Okay. There were a lot of Zoribs there. I mean, a lot. And it looks like, I mean, from over on the left side, everybody wants to talk. Just a side quest up here?
I can bring back someone to help you. Please, if you just...
You'll not leave my side until I... Traveler,
What the hell?
what business have you here with me?
Careful on the approach. Those two don't look like friends.
Well, what is it?
Tell me why you're keeping her captive.
Because they attacked me. Because now, you and I must talk. If you care for her life,
I like that guy's mustache.
we must talk.
All right, talk.
I am ill. I am dying. But I am not beyond hope. Not if I can get a cure for my molder lung in time.
Okay, I'll help you.
You will. I am glad that...
Tell me what you need.
I apologize. My breath left me. Galeen said the caravan carried a book. One with a recipe that should cure my condition. Bring me the cure. When you do, I shall let Galeen go free.
I will look for the recipe. Have no fear.
Thank you, traveler. The caravan is northeast of here. You may speak to Galeen too if she can be of any use.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea,
waiting.
actually. Okay, Galeen, what's up?
Please, hurry. Just find whatever he needs and get me out of here.
I could easily untie you and get you out before he notices. Do you know where the recipe for the cure is?
It'd be somewhere among the carts. Yes, somewhere among the carts, if it's still there at all.
Don't worry, I'll be back soon. Okay, we're gonna make this a side trip. This one. Ooh, look at that. 2 skulls? This is gonna be a difficult one. I really need to start upgrading my gear. Like pronto. I need gear upgrades stat.
back in the fight. On your right.
That beetle is done for.
Nicely done.
Be it for the lava light. Now we just have its nieces and nephews. Is that all of them?
Bravo.
Whew. Although, that wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be. Okay, so it is behind us. And we are looking for carts. I see some carts.
What happened here? Let's have a look.
Cool. Grog! Wow. This better be good. That's not bad. I don't see any more carts. Oops.
Bad envoy.
Well, that worked out pretty darn well, I would say. What do you have? Oh, here's another cart.
These tracks lead off the main road. Might as well see where they go.
Excuse me. The hiccups there. Which tracks are she talking about? Oh, I see something. Common ailments among the denizens of Gallowayne's Tusks. Molder lung is found among creatures that live in the north. This pernicious disease dramatically reduces one's capacity to draw breath, leading to increased fatigue, weakness, and ultimately to death. Fortunately, a cure can be devised by utilizing the proper local ingredients. Antimycotic Highland moss, found throughout the region, particularly in the southeast of Gallowayne's Tusks. Okay. Calcified beetle nest, formed at the base of fire beetle nests. All right. Jar of gunpowder snuff, a volatile inhalant that opens the lungs to receive the other medicines. So, gunpowder snuff, calcified beetle nest, and antimycotic island moss. I don't have any of those things. Is it gonna mark where they are? Is it? Oh my gosh. Somewhere in this huge area, for heaven's sake. Let's go back to, man, 3 skulls? I'm reluctant to do the 3 skull one. That's gonna be hard. I guess let's just go on this road and kind of follow it. I mean, there is like a house up there, or a building. Maybe they would have the gunpowder snuff that the guy's talking about.
Let's finish.
This skeleton barbarian right here is tough. Great, and he's got a priest with him. That helped. Woo. That it?
We make a good squad.
We do, you're right. Let's see if we can get into this house. Come on. Mold-crusted journal. Most of the writing in this old journal is faded beyond legibility or overgrown by mold. What little can be deciphered tells the sad story of a farmer's failed attempts at cultivating the land. Though prospects seemed good at first, what little value the land had quickly dried up. Oh, excuse me. After months of failure, the farm was abandoned, its owner deciding to leave Gallowayne's tusks for more fertile land. It kills me to leave, but I can't stay when even the food's left the tusks. Does he have anything inside? Can we get inside there? Ooh. To Ambassador Hilgard, I am writing to you again in hopes of establishing an understand. Trade would be of considerable use to both communities. While Solace is lacking in natural resources, we possess a surfeit of legendary craftspeople. Your friend in the council. Isn't that interesting? Can we get inside this? No. Uh-oh. Oh well.
We've got company. Never had a chance.
Did we get them all? Ow. That was faster than I thought. I didn't need the bear at all. Farming research notes. Okay. Okay. I don't think I need to read all of those right now. Grog and beetle jerky. That's not helpful. And it doesn't look like there's a way into the house. There's nothing on the roof. That's boarded. What about over here? Okay, no entrance on the roof. And that is a boarded window. Same there. And we aren't getting in there also. All right. There's something up here. I don't know what this says.
Keep your wits about you. We aren't alone here.
Nope, we really aren't. Warden, Outcast, Defender. All right, there are hostiles all over the place. Let's eat them up. Okay, that priest has to go. Get them all? This jerk up here was trying to use tactical advantage on us. That's not allowed. I can do that. You're not allowed to. Trying to use tactical advantage. Who do you think you are? Okay. All right, I don't think there's enough in there for me to really need to go and read all of it, so I'm not going to worry about it. I do want to eat some food. Oh, this is something good. Come on. Well, that's not something good. I mean, it might be okay. Let's see. Berserker boots. Minus 10% incoming fire, frost, and shock damage. Plus 100% stamina regeneration rate. That is pretty tasty. I think they're better. That plus 100% stamina regeneration is insanely useful. Yeah, I think we try them out. What do we got here? Exceptional spear. Oops. Exceptional sword. Exceptional pistol. Exceptional wand. Lots of exceptional stuff to break down. Frog. What's this say? Tear-stained note. I don't know if these words will ever find you. If they do, I imagine we've either escaped the Tusks or else been killed trying. Not that it really matters. I know I'm forever gone to you now. Please don't think of me as having abandoned my duty, or you. You've not been out in the Tusks for so long. You don't know what it's like anymore. We must return to wandering or die. I only want us all to leave this place together, or at least I want to leave and return with supplies that will restore you to comfort. Please understand, I only did it for us. Well, I'm guessing it didn't work out the way you wanted it to. Well, this is a little bit frustrating. I mean, none of this has been a jar of snuff. Maybe we should check these tents. We've already looked at the scrap plans there. I don't know what taking the outcast banner is for, but turnip vegetals, all right. We're still in this area. Thought I heard something hissing just then. A little cash. I suppose that's not bad. All right, well. Maybe we come down here and continue to the west? I mean, I would just press on, but like the 3 skulls on the what do you call it? The 3 skulls on the main quest makes me think it's going to be very difficult. Dodge this. That was awesome. Very Trinity of Giada there. What's that down there? There's just a guy down here. He's hostile.
Take your back.
Another win, but who's counting?
All right, so Warden's Rest, we've been to. Let's come down and then kind of go back to the west. I mean, if nothing else, we can loot whatever this is. I really do wish they gave us a slightly more accurate location for this stuff. I mean, having to go all over freaking creation for it is a little bit frustrating. I mean, if you look at the map, it is essentially saying between a third and a half of the map is where it is. One of the things it said, I think was on in the southeast. I think this stuff grows among the roots of trees with red leaves, grow on the tops of large rocks.
Half of Shatterscarp died just like that, huh? May as well dig my own grave. Envoy this, envoy that. Don't see why that matters when we're so near to starving.
Alright, well, I am gonna rob you. But I mean, the good news is you'll live through this whole, you know, encounter. What about you guys?
Another hunt, another meal for all of us. I wonder if it'll taste any better this time.
It better be after that burrower. Damn leg still hurts. Are you sure there's not anything else you can give me for the pain?
Alright, doesn't seem to be a whole bunch here.
Ah, you will heal up all right. Don't worry. It will be soon for a while. You have to go soon.
Doesn't look like I can go in that building. Oh, that was that. Okay, cool.
Radut, be reasonable. We can't live out here like
Maybe
this.
these guys sell this.
We're besieged by Malian or outsiders. Noré still begs me to search for the missing Adiran merchant convoy, but we're stretched too thin even for that. I only ask you to hold on a bit longer until our replacement comes.
I will try. But this can't last.
Think they use those towers to watch for invaders.
Another Adiran. Damned if I ever saw the like. So you're the envoy they reported at the gate. Beats turning away the refugees from Shatterscarp, at least. Is it true that many drop dead suddenly?
It was a sacrifice needed to slow the Dream Scourge.
Needed? I can't say I know much about what's been happening beyond the TUSKS, but... never mind. You're here and I'm glad for it. The sentries were right about you. You have the same features as our Nandru. Taller, of course, but nevertheless. I'm going to treat this as a good omen. Nandru himself knows we need one out here.
Nandru, who is that?
Founder of Solace Keep. They have a statue of him there. You both share, similar features around the face, huh?
Anyway, the TUSKS never offered us much, and that was before the beetles rose in their numbers. Never mind the Zorips, or the Dream Scourge, or fucking Amalia.
Or the bandits. Unless that's the Amalia you were referring to.
Sounds like you already met her followers then. I hope they didn't cause you much harm.
They did. You really need to get a hold of your territory.
Damn it, Amalia. It doesn't have to be like this.
A noble sentiment. Perhaps I could help.
I don't know what there is to be done. She and I used to command this tower in turn. I and my wardens kept watch while she and hers rested in the keep. And so too the reverse. Until her last watch, that is. When she and her wardens abandoned their post and marched on the gate and tried to leave.
Why did they do that?
Because life in the tower is torture. We're low on supplies. The Vastes are leaning against us. They had made a request to the keep for aid. After it was denied, her warden spoke of mutiny. And after that, well, fighting broke out at the gate. My wardens and I rushed from our leave when we heard the alarms. Drove Amalia back. Now she set up camps in the Vastes. Main one is just up north in the Twined Wood. Another's just west of there, in a tower. Another east, in a cave.
It sounds like she just wants to leave.
She's broken her oath, and I'm trying to find a way to uphold mine.
To what oath do you refer?
To watch over the garden. It is this that keeps us bound to the TUSKS. Our oaths are mortal matters.
Oaths and traditions should serve the living. If Amalia's struggling here, why shouldn't she leave?
Should we die with an oath unfulfilled, our spirits will linger until another of our wardens sees it completed. And if one of our own breaks an oath, it is a death sentence.
Can't you talk to her? Is there no other way to resolve this?
All I want is peace with her. But our talks, such as they were, have totally broken down. Whenever I approach, she just tells me to stay away from the land beneath her banners. And after her raid, after our skirmishes, I don't see how we can talk anymore. But would you be willing to talk to her? You are an envoy, after all. I'm sure you've diffused more complicated situations.
All right. What terms will you accept from her?
I have no demands except that she stops attacking us for treading near her camps. But she says she won't stop until they can all leave. And I can't grant her passage out of the TUSKS. She has no duty out there. Nor can I grant her one. I don't know how to break the stalemate.
She's running low on supporters. I don't think she'll have much choice.
Wait, you've killed her wardens?
Yes, I did, after I was attacked.
I see. I guess you had to defend yourself. I suppose the situation will resolve one way or another now. If you could talk to Amalia, if you can somehow end this without any more killing, I'd be grateful.
I'll bear it in mind.
Thank you, Envoy. I'll be around. Let me know whatever it is you come to.
If it's not too late, I hope there's a way for her to leave on her own terms. Dead oaths shouldn't bind the living.
Where did that, Where'd that shopkeeper guy go? Hey, shopkeeper.
If you're buying, I'm selling.
Yeah. Let me see what you got. I don't see any of the things we wanted. That's a shame. Okay. Oh, you know what? I could sell stuff that I have. Hold on.
If you're buying, I'm selling.
I am selling, and you can buy things from me. I'm actually going to break all of that down.
I wonder when we'll get back to the keep. Everyone's saying the envoy has Nandro's features.
I've always enjoyed the taste of beetle.
Okay. I've always enjoyed the taste of beetle. What a weirdo.
Abandoned by the look of it.
What could be causing this?
What is happening? What is this? What is this?
He's got the dream scourge.
Like a
Damn it. I mean, I wonder if I go... No, I don't think Shatterscar going back there is going to help. I guess we could go talk to Amalia, and maybe we'll find something on the way.
I heard there's been more bandits seen in the Twined Wood.
I heard that too. Captain Radut says
Jar of
he has
gunpowder
it
snuff.
under control.
As soon as we stop looking for it, it's just right there. That's really funny. Okay, so north from here. That's funny. Whoa. That it? Yeah, there's a couple more in the neighborhood.
That's one for us.
A lot more.
Who's next?
I got poisoned. That's not fun. Let's get a little food on board.
I don't like this, but might as well keep going.
Gods, we can't go on like this.
Ooh, there's something good over there.
You're the one who's killed my friends, aren't you?
Well, I mean, I defended myself.
I don't think she'll take it well if you lie.
We're forced to stay, forced to starve, forced to die unless we fight for ourselves. And now... Answer me, Envoy. It was you, wasn't it?
I did.
Right. Give me one reason I shouldn't kill you where you stand.
You could try. They attacked me. Why should I be punished for defending myself?
You were attacked because you intruded on our lands.
Bandits are nothing to grieve over. Great.
Bandits, huh? I'll send you to the grave so you can apologize to them personally. Turn around!
Weapons not doing the job! Coming from the right!
crazy have I not done that already? Got her. Any more? Yeah, there's one more. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry I had to kill those guys, but what was I supposed to do? I feel like I went through every other conversational option. Outcast chest key, very nice. So somewhere around here there's a chest. Oh. Ooh, that could be really good. Let's take a look at that. Berserker scale +1. Plus 25% damage and plus 50% critical hit damage while below 30% max health. That's not great. Plus 5% critical hit chance is great. I think it's better than the Storm Dancers. Hargroon Ale. All right, well. It's still somewhere in this area that we can find the other two items we're looking for. Let's go report to Radut and then we'll wrap up. What do we get here? Excellent. Oh, that's a lot of good stuff there. Actually. A little, you know what? It occurred to me that when I go in and go, hey, yeah, I tried to talk to her, but she wasn't interested, and I had to off all of them. I don't know that he's gonna like that story. I should have just fast traveled here.
Welcome back to the tower, Envoy.
Yeah. Maya is dead.
I see. I'm sorry, Envoy. I think I need a moment. Take this and leave me be.
Level 21. Awesome. We got something called Ashfall's Legacy. Let's see what Ashfall's Legacy is real quick. Wouldn't you know it? Plus 10 per... Oh my gosh. Plus 20% critical hit damage with pistols and arquebus. I have to use this. All right, what other ones do we have here? +2 dex and 15 parkour. Let's unequip that and equip that. I think we have to. I mean, that one was just made for us. Well. Oh, that's right. I got stuff. I mean, Resolve is currently my highest, well, almost my highest stat. Let's bring Perception up one so that I get more critical hit chance and more max range. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Can confirm. And then abilities. I've got a point for abilities. What if I put another one in Bear? Your bear ally roars when summoned, taunting enemies and increasing the damage it deals. Heck yes. My bear is going to be a tank. And one more point, and then it increases the duration on it by 15 seconds. That's fantastic. All right. Yeah, I think I am going to go ahead and wrap up now. We're just making friends left and right tonight. So we'll be back tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 on the East Coast for more Oblivion Remaster. So excited to be continuing that. I had the hardest time over the weekend not just playing it. I really wanted to just jump back in and play more and more and more of that. But I'm really excited about it. That'll be tomorrow evening, and then back to Avowed Thursday night. That's it, though, guys. Hey, if you came and hung out with me tonight, thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you're watching the video on YouTube, there are a billion cute cat videos on YouTube. I've watched lots of them, and the fact that you're watching mine is very nice of you, and I appreciate that. If you liked the video, I hope you'll pop a thumbs up on there. That's it. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. So long.